things. Just one of those crazy things. One of those bells that now and then ring. Just one of those things. It was just one of those nights. Just one of those fabulous flights. A trip to the moon on gossamer wings. Just one of those things. If we thought a bit of the end of it when we started painting the town, we'd have been aware that a love affair was too hot not to cool down. So goodbye. Here's hoping we'll meet now and then. It was great fun, but it was just one of those Bless you, my darling. Thank you. Now it's time for me to love you and leave you. Well, not necessarily in that order. But don't play with it, please, darling. But actually, now, I would like to say...
Take it all off, darling.
Look, mate, if I take it all off, the bird with you goes home with me, all right?
Cheeky!
No, but seriously, do you know, you're the best audience that I've had this evening. A chance to be a fine thing, yes, I know. I won't hold it against you, but still. Actually, I would like to leave you, thank you, sir. I would like to leave you with this one thought, that if all the world loves a lover, why do policemen carry torches?
Well, come on, folks, let's hear it for Tony Patrine. And now, me lords, ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement to make. I regret to inform you there'll be no show on Sunday next, the 25th. This is owing to alterations. However, to make it up to you, we're going to have a grand all-star gala night on the 8th.
Right. All right, ladies. Bye round. Same again?
Yes, please.
Right, I'll give you a hand, Duncan.
Cheers.
What? The 8th? No, we've only had 4 so far.
No, I've brought in 3.
The 8th? It's only 2 weeks away.
Oh, come on.
He's right. 2 weeks to the 8th. Day of judgment, old boy.
Exams!
Oh, come on, lads. You haven't got exams until next month. They start the same day as my pathology exam.
Exactly, David. And what day is that?
The 8th. Yes, that's right. 2 weeks away.
Oh, come on. It's looking...
Lucky, you're right. Come on, Dunks, another drink.
Well, I'll buy you one another time.
I think I'd better be...
Come on. 5 minutes isn't going to make any difference. You've got 2 whole weeks. Relax.
Could you give us a lift, Helga?
Yeah, sure.
Helga, can you get us all in?
Yes.
Oh, Johnny, come on.
I don't know what students are coming to these days. All this panic about a simple test. If you've taken as many as I have, you've realized that there's absolutely no point in panicking. You know... Hey, hang on!
Oh, stop it.
Look, I'm sorry about the boots here, but this is an emergency.
I didn't expect you back for ages, yeah? No. Nice evening, isn't it? Well, what is all this?
Oh, Hugh, honestly.
No, it's all right, darling, it's all right.
How many black coffees?
1.
2.
Examination fever, don't know what all the fuss is about, eh? Why don't you come for a drink?
No, he can't.
Oh no, perhaps not.
Well, you said you'd be out all evening. Can't you get him back to the bar?
Oh, I did try.
Well, what's all the fuss about? They haven't got exams for ages, yeah?
Please be quiet in here. I'm trying to do some work in there.
Work? You?
Yes, for our pathology exam.
Oh, don't be bloody daft. That's not for ages, yeah?
It's the 8th. 2 weeks away. Now, where's my...
Oh, my God. That's it. Good night, darling. I'll have to go. I've got to work. I telephone you tomorrow. No, I promise I'll phone you.
Right, you do that. Good night.
Good night. Where's my bloody box?
Oh, right at the bloody wardrobe.
Hey, who's got my Cunningham?
It's in the vault.
Ah, yes, of course. Right.
I can't find my Grace anywhere.
Oh, I shouldn't worry about that, old boy. If you take my advice, you'll use a much smaller book at this stage. I remember looking into Gray's a couple of years ago, nearly had a heart attack. Pictures are nice, though.
The nose. Now, I'm bound to ask that. What's the name of those holes that go through to the middle turbinate?
The inferior turbinate. No, you're right. Oh, nose.
Oh, what's the use? 2 weeks away. We haven't got a cat in hell's chance.
Oh, come off it. If you really went at it, you could learn the whole of anatomy in 2 weeks.
What about physiology?
Well...
And biochemistry?
You're right.
Take Trundle, keep them quiet.
Shut up!
Oh, I can't stand much more of this. I'm going to the bar. Are you coming to join me?
Oh, the gas stove is playing me up again. It must be the pressure.
Pressure. What's the partial pressure of carbon dioxide and alveolar air?
I can't work in here. Bog. Excuse me.
Superior orbital foramen. Right, now the nerves. Trachea? No, lacrimal.
Luscious French tarts sit naked in anticipation.
Where?
It's a way of remembering it, old boy. The initial letters are the same as the names of the nerves. Luscious, lacrimal, French frontal, tarts, trochlea.
That's great. That works. That's great.
Got another useful tip. Made it up myself. Tells you at a glance all the branches of the external carotid artery.
What is it?
SL Foppenstadt.
What?
Easy. S, superior thyroid. L, laryngeal. F, facial.
Wait a minute. What's the word?
SL Foppenstadt.
That's more difficult to remember than remembering in the first place. SL Foppenstadt.
Oh, well, please yourself. I think it's rather good.
Anybody explain this Eskil Fossa business?
Oh, don't talk to me about that. It's somewhere around page 183.
And you're worried? Page 183.
Well, if you don't know it now, you never will. Now, look, if you take my advice, you'll...
Coffee.
Hey, can somebody throw my pelvis in, please?
Yeah. Have you seen Waring's pelvis?
Yes. There it is.
Thank you, Dick.
Well, the loser good a place as any, I suppose.
Oh, what's the use? I read the same sentence 7 times and I forget it 2 seconds later. I know nothing.
Well, that's a good start. You know, you never really begin to know anything until you realize just how little you do know.
Why don't you go for a drink?
Well, I was only trying to help.
I think I've got appendicitis.
Oh, yes.
No. It's too early for that. Save it for a week. I mean, if you go in now, you'll be out before the exams start.
Do you think it would work?
Well, it's a bit of an extreme measure. Amnesia, that's the thing to have. On the day of the exam, they find you wandering about Epping Forest, biting lumps out of trees.
Oh, I know. I could break into the bacteriology labs, find the right tube, and we'll all go down with cholera.
Oh, great.
We don't need to know about cholera, do we? Oh,
Look, are you coming to the bar?
yes. I mean, what's the point? We won't learn anything tonight, will we? We may as well start tomorrow.
Hemophilia. Oh, I give up. I can't learn a thing. I've had much too much to drink.
Well, come and have some more.
Yes.
Coming, Dunks?
Good idea.
Oh, I suppose so.
Right, the bar it is then. Well,
Come
no
on,
sense in getting to be pressed.
Go on.
Bit of confidence, that's all right.
Hey, wait a minute. Where's Hugh?
Yes, you coming, Hugh?
For a drink?
Right, only a couple of minutes. Couple of hours. Couple of days.
Fail. Right, next one. What is the course, origin, and distribution of the 7th cranial nerve? Now, come on, Middleton.
Yes, right.
Oh, come now.
7...
Don't you know the 7th cranial nerve?
yes, auditory?
No, facial.
Oh, my God, and I've just done them, too.
Fail. Next one.
All right, Paul. Ask me any question on physiology, anything at all.
Krebs cycle.
Oh, that's biochemistry.
Ah, you've got to know it for both.
What the hell's Krebs cycle?
Fail.
Back to the books.
What is Krebs cycle?
Ah, it's not worth bothering about.
What was that you were saying about getting away from the panic?
You're round, Duncan?
You've been doing some work on the quiet, haven't you,
No,
Paul?
no, haven't done a stroke.
Oh, come off it. You've been hitting the books till 2 and 3 in the morning. I even heard tell you had been seen in the library.
Oh, I just went in there for a smoke.
Oh, come on.
Well, what's wrong with working? No second chance for me this time. It's all right for you with your granny's money. You don't want to pass.
No, but if I do, there'll be nothing for it but to drown myself in a swimming pool full of gin. But keep sweating.
Thanks. Incidentally, it's come to my notice increasingly difficult to use the lavatory lately.
Ah, come off it.
Exactly. Come off it.
I thought exams were months away.
So did I. It's anatomy that's the killer.
Yeah, Loftus's bit. Well, Paul was saying he's twice as hard in exams as he is normally.
It couldn't be.
Do you know he slung 6 chaps out last year?
I shouldn't worry about old Loftus.
Why not?
I happen to know he won't be there.
What?
What have you been
hiding?
I had a quiet word with Stebbings, and our lovely professor will be chairing a symposium of anatomy in New Zealand. So he won't be back for at least 3 weeks.
Are you sure about this?
Absolutely, old boy. I gather the old lie detector was rather disappointed when he found out that he couldn't be present at this year's executions. So the toast is absent friend?
Thank you. You're very kind. Evening, Clark.
Good evening, sir. I thought you were in New Zealand.
Unfortunately for you, no, McCallum's gone in my place. Couldn't be absent for exams, could I? A pint, I think, please. Working hard, I see, Clark.
God, those questions. I didn't expect the bladder. How did you get on?
Piece of cake.
What, even the question on the thyroid? I thought you hadn't done the thyroid.
I hadn't. Well, I got my system. You know, I was a bit late coming in.
Yeah.
It was quite simple. I went into the room marked A to N, pretended to be looking for my place, and in my agitation, I just happened to glance at the question paper. I went up to the invigilator. He told me I was supposed to be an N to Z, so I simply breezed out, went in the bog, looked up the questions, and went into the exam.
You jammy creep.
Ah, all's fair. You could have done it.
Jammy creep.
I think I've done rather well in anatomy.
Well, I hope you get Loftus for your Viva, and I hope you fail physiology.
Bound to. If I don't get a blood count, I'm finished.
That's the last thing I want. How do you do a blood count?
Oh, it's easy. You just prick your thumb and you suck up a bit of blood in the glass tube effort, and then spread it on the side. Oh, dilute it with something or other. Then spread it on the side provided, shove it under the microscope and count the number of cells. Easy.
Hey, I hear they've got photometers in there.
Oh, good.
But what are photometers? Oh, must have been away for that one.
Look it up in the lavatory.
Well now, gentlemen, you can take a card from this tin and then go to your appropriate bench number. No smoking or talking. Leave all books outside, please, and no newspapers, Clark.
Into the valley of death.
Well, I'm 8. Must be behind there.
No talking.
I've got a ruddy photometer. I haven't got a clue.
I knew it. I've got a blood count.
Swap. Shh. What's Paul got? Hmm?
Problems, I think.
Quiet. Quiet.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, may I be excused?
Certainly. This fellow here will go with you. Escort this gentleman to the lavatory, will you?
No, it's all right, sir. Just nerves. Yes, sir.
Hello, Hugh. How's it going?
You know what I need to make this a perfect day? Piles. How are you going? Oh, no idea.
I've failed physiology, that's certain.
Oh, I've failed anatomy.
Oh, join the club. So you got neat Vivas next, have you? Well, look, one useful tip. If they hand you a specimen, always look underneath it. Damn good chance they've left the label on.
Oh, jeez.
Well, give my love to Lofty, will you? He slayed me.
Good eye. Come on, Dave. It's nearly past.
Oh, no.
Good luck. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck, Dave. Do we go in?
Oh, no. We get a second bell. Oh, which room are you in?
Room B, 330.
I'm room A. I wonder which one Lofty's in.
9.
Well, it doesn't matter. There's 2 of them in there. It might not be Lofty's turn.
Come on!
Afternoon, sir.
Ah, Upton. Take a seat.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
A nice day, isn't it?
Upton, I think we might confine ourselves to anatomy, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Well, now, Upton, what do you make of that?
It's, tongue, sir.
Aren't you going to pick it up?
Oh, yes, sir. Terribly sorry, sir.
Thank you. There wasn't a label on it, was there?
No, sir.
You see, we especially removed the labels for exam purposes. Perhaps you'd better take a look at that. Would you like a hammer? There might be a label in the superior orbital. What do you know about the superior orbital foramen, Upton?
This is it, sir.
And?
And, sir?
And.
Oh, and this. There are 2.
Good. What do you suppose those holes might be for?
Superior nerves, sir.
Good. What about the nerves?
Well, they exit through the superior orbital foramen, sir.
They?
Yes, sir. S.L. Foppenst.
What?
S.L. Fop. No, naked tarts.
What is going on in your mind, Upton?
Luscious French, the lacrimal nerves, sir.
Yes.
The frontal.
Yes.
Tarts trochlea.
Yes. Well, you seem to know about that. Let's see what you're like on surface anatomy.
Superior orbital, naked, nasociliary.
Yes. Come on, come in here. Well, now, Upton, what are the important landmarks in the surface anatomy of the neck?
Well, sir, the larynx.
Upton, where are you, boy? Come in here and show me. You said the larynx, Upton. That's important, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Voice.
More important than that.
Eh?
You breathe through it, lad.
Oh, yes. It is important, sir.
Yes, it is, isn't it? Now, this fellow's got a rather great blockage in his larynx.
Has he?
In fact, let's pretend it's almost completely blocked. What are you going to do about it, Upton?
A tracheotomy, sir.
Yes. One of the most critical surgical emergencies. And you've rather well got to know about it. Oh, dear. He stopped breathing. It's now completely blocked. Where are you going to make your incision?
Between the rings, sir.
Yes, which ones?
Well,
Oh, come on. You've got about 4 minutes before the patient's dead. He's blue in the face.
Well,
can't breathe.
Between whether...
He's going. He's off.
Well, between
He's off.
Between...
He's dead. Look it up before you kill someone else. Right now, I want... What are you waiting for, the inquest?
Oh.
Well, now, perhaps you'll recognize this fellow. Presumably another of your ex-patients.
Hey, is this where we get the,
Yeah.
verdict?
Yeah. I gather we just wait here, then file through into there, and the dean says yes or no.
Oh, God.
Hello. Hilda. Yes, I'm still at the hospital. Yes. Well, I've got to get down to Twickenham. Now, look here. Would you get Ewings to send round the car half an hour sooner than usual? Well, I've got to go. It's a match. Yes, of course you know about it. It's the trial. I've got to go. I am on the committee. What, dinner with the Sutcliffes? Oh, was it? Well, is it? Well, apologise to them for me. Well, of course you can damn well apologise. It'll be you there and Mr. and Mrs. Sutcliffe and you and Oscar Robinson's over. Yes, of course I do, dear. Yes. I love you. Yes. More each day. And, darling, I promise I'll be back by 9:30 at the latest. Well, or a little later. Yes. I promise. And you will tell Ewing about the car, won't you? Of course I do. Yes, I do. Well, I've told you I do. Well, not again. Yes, well, I can't now. Well, the same as I said before still applies. Yes, more than ever. Well, again. I love you. It's a bad line. I think someone at the door lost us. I love you, darling. Goodbye.
Dean, I brought the list.
Yes, good. Yes, good.
Are you leaving, Dean?
No, I just arrived. I said, Loftus, could you... No, of course you couldn't. I'm in a bit of a hurry, you see. Look, I'm in a hell of a hurry. I've got this damn post-mortem, you know.
Yeah. What time's the kick-off?
6:30. 6:30, Twickenham. No, the mortuary.
Oh, yes, the Twickenham mortuary.
Oh, all right, wheel him in. I'll see him, but you will hurry, won't you? Now this one at a time business.
Yes, all right, Dean. Come on in.
Name.
MacArthur, sir.
Fail. Name.
Mickleton.
Pass. Name.
Blendham.
Fail.
I passed to the bar. Come on in, then.
Go on, Mike. Go on.
You passed.
Did I?
No.
Oh, super! I passed!
Brilliant,
We made it!
We fooled them, Hugh.
Correction, I made it and you fooled me.
Ah, get off.
That's fair.
Oh, bless you.
Well, they'll actually let us into the wards next year.
Excuse me, Miss Rackle Welch, would you mind stepping this way and taking your clothes off?
Well, thank you for asking. Davy Boy and I passed on.
No more exams till finals!
3 years away!
Hey, how about you? Have you had your results?
We passed.
Fantastic! Points all around! Hey, they'll be letting us have a crack at the nurses next. What?
Hey, just
Oh,
a minute,
yes.
just a minute. Has anybody seen Dick? I don't know if he's passed or not.
Oh, he must have
I
passed.
don't know.
I know. I think we've got a bit of consoling to do there. Oh, never mind. Take lots of other medical schools.
What do you mean? I've passed. Ooh, that gin.
Oh,
Hey, touch him! Poor old jockey. Go on, loosen his tie.
I feel like a doctor already.